Okay, Niall, 3-2 defeat here to Cliftonville. Very much sort of a game of two halves, I think, if you were watching it. Do you want to give me your thoughts?
Probably the same as yourself, Keane. Over the moon first half, thought we were brilliant. Great on the ball, great without the ball. Really good shape about us. Thought we thoroughly deserved to come in one. Could have been two actually, but I just think that, we showed a wee bit of naivety in the second half. I thought the second half was, sometimes people complicate football, but it's not really a complicated business. The bottom line is you win your first half. We were high percentages of winning first and second ball and turnovers, and we caught them 3 or 4 times with a 4v3 breakout and stuff like that, which we planned on. But you can't really legislate for the second half because we stopped winning their first and second ball in the middle of the park. We started dwelling on the ball and getting caught in the ball whenever we were moving the ball well and getting it into wide areas in the first half. And I have to have a think about why that changed so much, to be honest with you, because it's crazy whenever you've had so much success really in the first half with the way you played, and you come out. Now, the other side of the coin is they're a very good side, and they showed it in the second half. And you have to give them and Jim. I heard Jim in the change rooms at half time, so Jim's got a wonderful response from them. They were a lot livelier, they were a lot more in the front foot, and they won their first and second balls in the middle of the park. And I said to the boys, and I never hang anybody out to dry, but ultimately your midfield's your engine room, and that's where you win a lot of football matches. And that doesn't take away from the poor goals either, Keane. The goals are poor, and I think that's the huge disappointment. They're all avoidable. I think Joshua knows himself. A moment of madness there with his arms up there, and the first goal's too easy. I think with plenty of red shirts around the wee man, and I think the third goal's it's a bog standard hanging ball in the box, and I think their centre half showed a wee bit more than aggression than ours.
Yeah, you talk about time to reflect and look at maybe how to improve that second half performance. We're away to Seaview on Saturday, which is another tough place to go.
Always a difficult place to go, but listen, when you go to Carrick, it's right in the same kind of territory, but it'll be a different type of game. But listen, we know we're a very, very decent side, and we can score goals. There's no doubt that we can score goals, and we can give teams problems. I think the main concern for us is really, obviously we're losing Boris now for a period of time with his nose and broken nose and getting an operation. So Lee Chapman's out. So as soon as we get 1 or 2 bodies back in, we're getting an all huge blows. But listen, this is what football is all about. It's been a really tough season in regards to that. There, I've never seen the like of it in my time as a manager. We're getting it really tight with suspensions and injuries, but we've turned the corner many times, and we're not turning any corner now. I think there's a lot of positives to come out of games as well. So along the lines that we'll have to have a real look at what went wrong in the second half. But I think it was pretty simple. I think sometimes people complicate football in regards to analysis and tactics and stuff like that. Bottom line for me was they got on top of us in the middle of the park in the second half. My boys, listen, I would never hang anybody out, or my boys, they've been brilliant, but they know it themselves. They know that they were a better team in the second half. Hugely, a whole lot of stuff came through Hale and stuff like that. So, and we gave them. I felt we gave them the oxygen to get on top of us by not retaining the ball and getting the ball turned over on us and stopping doing all the good things that were done in the first half. So that's the big frustration from our point of view.
Thank you very much, Niall.
Welcome, Keane.